Hey guys, we are here with our really good new friend Diana, and we're standing in front of what might look like her house, but it's not. This is really cool, guys. She lives over here, but works over here. And I think I just heard you say something about you weren't painting outdoors. You told your husband, okay. Well, why? It's a beautiful day out. You have a pool over there. You're not going to paint outdoors? Why?
No.
No, too hot. Not going to paint outdoors.
Yeah, too hot. No, I'm spoiled to the air conditioning.
I know. So how clever was she? She says, I don't want to commute to work. House came up for sale on this side, so she does all of her painted furniture. She repurposes inside. She's got all of her finds inside, and she was very gracious enough to ask us to come by today and look through her stuff. Suitcases galore. We love suitcases. So lots of good stuff. You're going to see it throughout the next several days, and we appreciate you letting us come by.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
now
you.
let's go jump in the pool.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey guys, we are so lucky to have on our trip with us Rosa and Adam. And so Rosa is the styling brains behind Always Fabulous 09 on Instagram. Check her out, she's got great stuff. So we're here at this home and we're picking, and it really has become more than a home. It's a storage unit for one of the gals we met on the trip. So she loves vintage suitcases, and so do we. And so we were just chatting about that, and I was like, gosh, but it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And Rosa's like, oh no, I got the right idea.
Yeah.
Tell me.
I was sharing a tip with Jack on these suitcases. A lot of times they come with the cream or the white trim. By the time we get them, they're awfully dirty because they've been on the ground and everywhere else. But I told him you can always go and use the Mr. Clean eraser to clean the white edges, and they look like brand new. You don't even have to do anything with the rest of the case. As long as you have the edges nice and bright, they come out fabulous. They would be on pieces like these with the white edge.
Yeah.
They look super once you're done cleaning them.
Such a simple and easy tip. Anybody can do that out there. Thanks, Rosa. So on this pick, I cannot get mesmerized and sort of clouded by all the great suitcases. They're everywhere. So this gal loves suitcases like I do. So I'm trying to stay focused, because if I don't stay focused, I'm gonna miss out on stuff like this. So there's a cool box over here just full of these old trinkets. And these are like found objects on tables. Decorators love them, that kind of thing. Hang them, make wind chimes from them, really great. But there's a whole box of goodies here. So again, stay focused or else you're gonna miss out on the cool stuff. Hey guys, we're just wrapping up our trip with Diana. Our friends Angie and Lee have done an outstanding job of connecting us with the right people all the way along this trip. So we're wrapping up here at her house, and then we're on our way to the rink. Now this is a really cool thing, because the rink is an former ice skating rink that's been in the family for years. The son is taking it over, and there's good history behind that. So when we get there, we'll share a little bit of that history, but they've transformed this ice skating rink into this wonderful, incredible antique mall. So we're looking forward to seeing what they have. I'm sure they're going to welcome us with warm arms, and we'll look forward to seeing them. Hi Andy, how are you today? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm doing well, thanks.
Very good. So we know this is one of the largest antique malls in the area. What sets this mall aside from other malls?
I think it's very unique in nature. You know, as you can tell, the name, the rink, it used to be an ice skating rink, you know, years ago.
Yeah.
So the size of it, for one thing, it's the biggest mall here. The atmosphere is it's very family oriented. We get a lot of families come in. Every weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, they do hot dogs, free hot dogs to our customers.
Great.
And you eat and shop, and then we do a little Thursday nights. We have wine and cheese and crackers.
Yeah, I know we missed that last night. You do sip and shops, and that
Absolutely,
was last night, Friday night. Wonderful. And so how long have you had your space here in the mall?
We've had our space almost 6 years. We started off in a little booth in the back, and just gradually expanded.
And now you're up here right at the front entrance. It's
We are,
fantastic.
yes.
Prime real estate.
It's good.
What I'm finding throughout my whole trip here in Oklahoma City is that the network of people it's really tight. You all look out for each other. And I know we've mentioned Angie and Lee have been very instrumental in introducing us to a lot of amazing people. But he also built this piece for you here in your booth. Is that not correct?
He absolutely did. So, yep, thanks, Lee. Yeah.
And so, because of that closeness, and everyone is like, if one does well, we all do well kind of attitude, right?
Exactly. And that's also one of the things, too, that, you asked about what's unique here is, in my humble opinion, we have some of the best vendors in this mall right here. But even beyond that, like you said, we all look out for each other, we all help each other, we all kind of know what each deals in different things, and and just keep an eye out for each other. And
so when you're out scouting around, you may connect with something that might not be a good fit for your booth, but it might be for someone else's, and so you would call and text them. And
absolutely, it happens all the time. In fact, Diana and I do that a lot. Hey, I saw this piece of furniture that you might do, or whatever. So yeah, we do that a lot.
Well, and from my standpoint, when I go out buying, that is key for me, because my shop is very eclectic. We're all across the board. So what you're doing and Diana's doing is you're bringing all these great pieces together. So you're not passing on it, and if you did pass on it, it might not ever end up in the mall or at another venue, and then I miss out as well.
Yeah.
So the Rink Gallery, as we mentioned, was a former ice skating rink. So I believe it's in its 11th year as a gallery.
That's correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. So it sat empty for a while, and then the owner Jeff just stepped up to the game and opened it up as the gallery. Well, we're so glad you're here, Andy, and we're so glad that you joined us. And keep up the good work. I know I snagged a few pieces out of your booth. And certainly we plan a trip back in the fall already, and this is a spot we'll definitely come.
Great. Glad to have you guys, so come back and see us.
Thanks, Andy. So when you're in malls and you're shopping and gathering inspiration, do something like this vendor did. It's really a great idea. It took a simple radio flyer. It's an old toy, vintage toy, great lettering on the side, and they used it as a riser. So go and find another treasure or something that's meaningful to you, or a plant like they've done, a topiary, and just lift that sucker up. Simple, and then wait for the holidays to come around. Can you imagine in fall you can put pumpkins and whatnot in this? Great idea. So always keep a keen eye out for the booths. Don't look at the whole picture, zero in on some ideas. Hey, we're out here in Cashin, Oklahoma, out in the country. As you can see, we've got horses surrounding us. We've met Kim and Chris, and they're going to show us some wonderful things in their barn. And we're going to come home with some great finds from these folks. And we'll show you what we come up with.